G'day guys, I'm Mathilda and this is Hidden Rhythms, and welcome to practice and welcome to your mat. Today we have a spicy little power yoga flow sequence that will be engaging through your inner thighs, your glutes. We'll be doing some twists, some balances, getting into the little muscles in your feet and your proprioceptors, and we will be activating through the breath, the body, and through the nervous system. Towards the end of practice, we will be calming the nervous system down, so moving fluidly between an activated and a calm, down-regulated state in our nervous system. So as always with power yoga, I encourage you to listen to your body, especially as it can get a bit physical. You might notice a bit of shaking, and this is a really good thing. So we will get started on our backs. Making your way there in your own time, bringing the knees up to the sky as you place the soles of the feet on the ground. And I invite you to find a steady gaze with the eyes or close the eyes. We'll just start by taking a few deep breaths together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. So wherever you are in the breath, emptying the lungs completely. And take a deep, full inhale slowly through the nose, filling the belly, the lungs. And let it go through the mouth. 2 more times. Breathe in, fill the body, fill the lungs. Let it go. Release tension, ground. 1 more time to begin our practice, breathing in. And come into the body as you exhale. And then start to find a steady rhythm with the breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. The shoulders melt down and away from the ears. The neck is soft, the jaw is unclenched. So if the eyes are closed, gently flicker them open so you can find a steady gaze with the eyes. We're going to come into some spinal activation to start. So we're going to take a slight tuck of the tailbone under, drawing the pubic bone up towards you. Suck the navel to the spine, squeeze through the glutes, press through the feet to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, peeling lower back, upper back off the floor. And finally, squeezing through the glutes to open through the front of the pelvis. Imagine the front of the pelvis opening as you come to your glute bridge. And slowly melting back down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Taking it up again, slowly. Trying to get every single vertebrae one by one. Squeezing the glutes at the top. And exhale. Back, down. So continuing, this time we're going to lift the palms up as we raise the hips. When you reach the top, the fingertips point to the sky, turn the palms face down and take the hands and the back down, down, down. So it's slow, juicy movements, taking 1 more of these to the top, coming all the way up. When you reach the top, leave the hands, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Imagine energy shooting out through the tips of the fingers. Take a bit more of a tuck through the pelvis, press through all 10 toes, the soles of the feet. As you inhale, drop the hips halfway. Exhale, squeeze up. And continuing down and up. As you continue, I want you to imagine that you're moving through honey. So you just make the movement really slow and controlled. So we're not just moving from the up to the down position, we're moving through the whole range of motion. Squeezing the knees in so they're tracking over the toes as we take 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Lift the hips up nice and high. We're going to go for 10 pulses. Lower the hips a bit, squeeze the glutes to lift. 10, 9, squeeze the glutes, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, press through the feet, 2, and 1. When you reach the top, take the arms out down by the side of the body, palms face down once again. Keeping the hips high, we're going to heel toe the feet in together so that the knees squeeze together, squeeze the inner thighs, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. The feet are together and on the floor. Keeping the hips lifted, we're going to open the knees wide, maybe the soles of the feet come off the floor. When you reach that wide butterfly shape, lift the hips a little higher and squeeze through the outer glute to draw the knees apart. Make sure the neck doesn't have tension. Slowly, as if dragging the knees through honey, we're going to lift the hips a little higher and squeeze the knees back together as if you're squeezing something in between them. And continuing, open and close. I invite you to just go 10% slower as you roll the shoulder blades back and down. Notice any tension arising in your jaw, let it go. And then make it 2 more. And the next time you come out into your butterfly shape, squeezing the outside of the hips and the glutes to draw the knees apart, you're going to take a halfway down and take it up. And down and up. Making sure as we continue, you're continuing to breathe deeply and synchronize breath with movement. Keep the hips stable. So you might notice them wanting to move around in space, but what we want to do is make sure that we're just activating up and down. Going for 3 more. 2 more. And 1. At the top, hold, breathe. As you take an exhale through the mouth, draw the knees together. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the knees, lift the hips a little bit higher and take 10 pulses. Squeeze the knees up and up and up. 6 more. Keep it moving, keep breathing. 4, squeeze the knees together. 2, 1. Then melting down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Beautiful. Tucking the knees into the chest, taking the knees out as wide as the shoulders. Wrap your arms around the knees and roll from side to side. Beautiful. Taking a breath here, letting the mind recenter, refocus on the breath, and then taking the knees to the chest. The arms can come around the front of the knees or extend forward. Just use the legs to flick and roll up and down the spine, massaging. And feel the core start to turn on. So we're going to come to a boat pose, our Navasana. Palms face up, toes can be on the floor, extended to the front of the room or lifted to the sky. Pick your poison. Heart is forward. Imagine someone drawing up through the crown of the head with a string. Feel the core turn on. Making sure the spine is nice and long, extending the fingertips to the front of the room with the toes. From here, find a steady gaze with the eyes. Stay connected to the breath and your body. Draw the palms together so the fingers stay pointed forward. We're going to take some twists. Drawing the left arm back, sweeping it along the inside of that right arm. We're going to open the left arm to the back. Feel that twist through the core. Take the gaze back. Sweeping that left hand forward, slide it back along the front to meet the palm. Other side, right hand sweeps back, sliding back, juicing the spine as you take the gaze to the back thumb. Sliding it forward. We've got 2 more on each side. And back. Breathing and moving. Keep the crown of the head lifted. Sliding it back and to the other side. You got this. 1 more on each side. Left. Lift the heart. Slide it back.
So it's not just a workout, we're staying mindful with our movements. And take it forward. When you reach the front of the room, take the palms back, palms facing up. Point through the toes, lift the heart a little higher, drop the shoulders away from the ears. And for our final 3 counts, extend the legs a little higher. 3, lift a little higher, crown of the head lifts. 2, stick with it. 1, cross the ankles, rolling over. Finding your way into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, spreading through all 10 fingers, hips over the knees. We're going to take the gaze over the left shoulder and draw the left shoulder to the right hip. The left shoulder to the left hip. We're going to feel a bit of openness through the right side of the body as you come back through center, take it to the right, right shoulder, right hip. Breathe into the left side of the body. Once more to each side. Gaze to the left, center, and to the right. Back to center. Take a few cat-cows. As you exhale, suck the navel to the spine. Press through the floor. Lengthen the neck. Tuck the chin. Suck up through the belly. Inhale, heart goes forward. Drop the belly. Shoulder blades come back and down. Move through 2 more of these to the rhythm of your own breath. Squeezing all the stale air out and filling the whole body with fresh energy and breath as you inhale. Coming back into a neutral position. Take the gaze between the fingertips. We're going to tuck the toes and then walk the hands back so we sit the hips against the heels. Come off the knees and roll back onto the toes. The heels will stay off the ground. From here, walk the hands back so that you can then release the fingertips and find a balance. The hands can come to heart center, or you can extend the hands forward. Find a steady gaze with the eyes, and we're going to slowly come to standing, staying on the tippy toes, making your way there, moving real slow. And when you reach the top, stand up a little taller, take the hands above the head, stay focused on your gaze, and take the heels down, hands to heart center. Release the hands by the side of the body, Tadasana. We're going to come to a goddess pose and move through a little goddess pose sequence of squats. So, goddess pose, the feet are wider than the hips, and the toes are pointing out, the heels are pointing in. So through this sequence, we're going to be doing something called a lion's breath at some point. So if you've never done this before, it's opening the mouth wide and poking the tongue out as you exhale. It looks like this. And the idea here, letting go what you don't need, psychologically, letting it go physically, energetically, and then the jaw and the pelvis are connected. So by opening and releasing, we're also opening through the pelvis and our psoas. So we're going to take the arms up to the sky, take the gaze up. Roll the shoulders back and down, spread through the fingertips, and feel the activation through the core to stand up nice and tall. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, sink the hips down and back. Woohoo! Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lifting up, maybe take a little arch. Exhale, sink the hips down. 3, up, down. 2, sink the hips a little lower. And 1, when you come down, hold here. You can pause at any moment. Sink the hips a little deeper and take a look at your knees. You might notice they're coming in. Engage through the glutes, the outer glutes and the under glute to draw the knees out wider. So you'll notice a few more muscles turning on here. We're going to go for some little pulses. 10, down and up. 9, 8, 7, little deeper. 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Lift the right heel and drop. Lift the left heel and drop. And continuing. Sticking with it. Keep squeezing those knees out, reach the hands a little higher. We're going for 3 and 2 and 1. Lift up, lower back down. Both heels lift and lower. Smooth movement and lower. Up and down. 2 more and 1. Take the hands, straighten the legs, reach. Cactus the arms, open the heart, lion's breath as you squat down. 2 more, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Hold. Arms staying in cactus, feel the shoulder blades drawing down, activate through the core so the navel comes to the spine. 1 heel up. Straighten the arms and down, keeping the heels lifted. Drop that right heel, lift the left heel up and squat. Swapping heels, left down, right up, lift and down. Right heel down, left heel up, reach and down. Drop both heels and pulse it out for 10, 9, continuing, 8, 7, squeeze the glutes, open the heart, 4, little lower, 3, slow it down, 2, 1, hold, pause, breathe, sticking with it, you can do it. Lifting all the way up, hands to the side of the body, turn the toes in, the heels out, hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down into your forward fold. Hands can come to the floor. Maybe you take a sway from side to side. Deep breaths here. Come up onto the fingertips, take a halfway lift, gaze forward. Hands to the hips, press through the feet, inhale, rise all the way up. Bend through the knees, and we're going to step to the top of our mat with the feet together. And with the hands by the side of the body, Tadasana. The shoulders melt away from the ears. The spine is long, steady gaze. We're going to come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Sweep the arms up, take the gaze to the thumbs, and sink the hips down into chair. Roll the arms back so they're behind or in line with the ears. The whole upper back will turn on. Draw the navel up and in. Make sure you're not sticking the butt out too much, just activating the core enough to draw the tailbone away from you. Sink the hips back, feel the weight in the heels, the whole foot. Breathe here. On your next exhale, bring the hands to heart center, prayer position. We're going to take a twist. So turning to the right, sink the hips a little lower, hook that left elbow onto the outside of the right knee. Press the palms to draw the heart to the right. Sink the hips a little deeper, breathe. Take the gaze down. Have a look at the knees. You might notice that the left knees come a little bit further forward than the right. Draw it back so the knees are in line with each other. With the gaze to the floor, keep the palms pressing together. The weight's going to come into the right foot. Keep the knees pressing together. You're going to lift the left heel and then lift the left toes to point to the back of the room. Flex those left toes and draw that left foot back down, almost to the floor. Keep it floating, toes back. Hinging from the knee, foot comes almost to the floor or to the floor. 2 more times. And 1. Hold with the toe pointed to the back. You're going to then release that left knee from the right knee, float that left leg back, hover it, flexing the left toes, and then step back into a twisted lunge. From here, you might want to wiggle the upper left arm over and open through the arms, shining the heart to the right-hand side. Gaze might go to the top hand. Breathe into the belly. And as you breathe out, we're going to press through the feet to cartwheel the hands back, warrior two. Drop the back heel, left hand back, right hand forward. This is an open pelvis pose. So notice how the glutes turn on to open the front of the hips. Fingertips shooting in opposite directions, shoulders melt down and away from the ears. Beautiful. Cartwheel the hands forward, square the hips, frame the foot. Step both feet to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, hands to the shins, the feet or the floor, gaze forward. Side out through the mouth, forward fold. Chair pose, sink the hips, float the hands to the sky. Stay for a breath. The feet are together. Same on the other side, hands to heart center. Make sure the heart is proud. Twisting to the left this time, hooking right elbow on left knee. Press the hands together to twist a little deeper. Make sure the knees are in line. You might want to take the gaze down. Weight back in the heels, feeling all 10 toes. Sink a little deeper. Squeeze the knees together, gaze to the floor. Weight into the right foot, floating gently, moving smooth, the right toes to the back. Squeeze the knees together. Draw the sole of the foot almost to the floor. Keep your balance. Point the toes to the back of the room and down. Fluid movement, moving through the whole range of motion. One more time, down and then back. Release the knees. Press through the left foot to float that right leg back, back, back. Flex the right toes and stepping into a twisted lunge. Once again, option to open the arms, dropping right fingertips to the floor, left fingertips to the sky. Breathe in. Let it go. Warrior two, cartwheel right hand back. Drop the right heel, left hand forward, sink the hips. Strong in your warrior. Squeeze the glutes to open the front of the pelvis to the side of the mat. Cartwheel the hands, frame the foot, and step both feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Let it go, forward fold. Bend the knees and ripple up vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly, slowly sucking the navel in. Rolling each little part of your spine up. The head's the last thing to come up when you reach the top. Inhale the hands up to the sky. Make the body long. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms face up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders back. Leaning from left to right. Maybe taking some circles with the upper body. One way and the other. Breathing here. Release the fingertips to the sky and interlace the hands the other way. So the pointer finger that is non-dominant will come on the top. Palms face to the sky and leaning and rotating from left to right. On your next inhale, release the hands. Imagine energy shooting through the tips of the fingers. Gaze to the top. Exhale, hands to the side of the body, Tadasana. Feel everything melt. And we'll move through a little flow, combining our chair twist, our warrior two, and our goddess pose, all together. So, standing at Tadasana at the top of your mat, make sure the feet are together. You're standing up nice and tall. Release any tension you don't need, such as in the jaw or the shoulders or the face. Steady gaze, steady mind, chair pose or Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips a little deeper, hands to heart center, draw the shoulder blades back together. Twist to the right, hook the elbow to the knee, knees are even, take the gaze to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, gaze to the floor. Bringing the weight to the right foot, we're going to float that left leg back, back, back. Pause for a moment in this variation of warrior three. Then step that left foot back, nice and light. Cartwheel left hand back, right hand forward, warrior two. Exhale, on the grounding movement. Breathe in, come to goddess legs and extend the arms, square the hips to the side. We're going to take 3 lion's breaths. Exhale, take the elbows wide, open the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, reach up. Last time, let it go. Breathe in, reach up, take the arms wide, set up for triangles. So right toes face the front and left foot will come on a 45-degree angle. Open through the heart and then reach the right hand forward, forward, forward and down. Trikonasana. Left hand to the hip or to the sky. Gaze to the sky. 3 breaths. Press down through both feet to extend through both sides of the body. Tuck the chin. All right, left hand onto the left hip. Take the gaze to the front of the mat. We're coming to half moon. Bend the right knee. Move fluidly. The transition's just as important. So heel toe the back foot in. Take the right fingertips out to the outside of the right foot. We're going to lean forward and slowly float. Don't jump or hop that left leg to the sky. Flex the left foot. You might want to extend the left arm to the sky. Press down through the right foot, the whole right foot to open and stack the left hip on the right hip. If you'd like, you can take that left heel to the glute and take a bind, holding onto the left ankle with the left hand. Kick the hand into the foot to open the shoulder and the heart. Breathe into sensation. You got this. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, float that grounded hand off the floor. And then from here, release that top leg, come back to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Square the hips, take that top hand onto the ground as well. Forward fold, standing split. Point the left toes to the sky. Hold for 1 breath. And as you exhale, take the gaze to the floor. Bend that grounded leg. Step back into a high lunge. Plant the hands, plank pose. You can take a 1-legged chaturanga, floating the right leg if you'd like. Lower down, halfway, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra pose. And we'll meet in down dog on the exhale. Lift the heels, lift the hips high, breathe in. Draw the heels to the floor, breathe out. Gaze to the top of the mat, step or float the feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, sweep the arms up, sink the hips, sink the heels. Hands to heart center, prayer position. Twisting to the left, finding your bind, hooking elbow to knee. Take the gaze to the sky. Knees are even as you drop the gaze to the floor. Weight into the left foot, point the right toes backwards, keeping the knees together. And then using the balance in the left leg to draw that right heel back, 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 floating and pausing for a moment in our variation of Warrior 3. Step that back foot back and find a low twisted lunge. Warrior 2, cartwheel the hands. Stay for the exhale. Beautiful. Star pose, stand up straight, toes out, heels in. And finding our 3 lion's breaths, opening the mouth as wide as you can. Don't be afraid. Exhale. Inhale, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lift up. And last time. Breathe in, arms wide. Take the gaze over the left fingertips. Square. Take the front foot forward, reaching the arm, lengthen the spine. Left hand down, right hand up. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe that right hand comes to the right hip. Take the gaze forward, preparing for our half moon. Bend the front knee, heel toe that back foot in. The transition is important. Lean the weight forward so you can float, not kick that right leg up, 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 stack right hip on left hip. Flex through the floating foot. Steady gaze. If you'd like to take the bind, bend that top leg and take a hold of the ankle or the foot. Kick the foot back to open through the front body. If you'd like a bit more, float the bottom fingertips off the ground. Press down through that grounded leg. Slowly, if you've taken the bind, release. Square the hips. Standing split, right toes point to the sky, crown of the head to the ground. Stay for a breath. Then bend that front knee. Step that back foot to meet the left foot at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in the deepest breath. Sigh it out, forward fold. Bend the knees deeply, sink the hips, raise the hands, chair pose. Hands to heart center, prayer position. Twisting to the right, find your twisted chair pose, press the palms, roll the right shoulder back. Gaze to the floor, weight to the right foot, find your steadiness. Left heel presses back, pause for a moment, extending that left foot back, 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 sink the hips, step it back, twisted lunge. Warrior two, cartwheel up, exhale, sink the hips. Star pose, heels in, toes out, prepare for goddess. 3 breaths, exhale, poke the tongue out, lift up, little faster, exhale. Up, final one. Breathe in, extend, change the feet, prepare for Trikonasana, arms wide, shoulders down, reaching that right fingertips forward, forward and down. Maybe the left fingertips go to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, take the gaze to the top of the mat, bend the front knee, use the fingertips to balance, heel toe that back foot in. Lean so far forward that you can float the left toes up to the sky. Stack left hip on right hip. If you'd like to take the bind, you've got 1 breath here. Press through the foot, hold on through the hand. If you're in the bind, release, come back to half moon. Drop that left hip, left hand to the floor, standing split, point the left toes, drop the crown of the head. Take a halfway lift, join the feet at the top of the mat, breathe in. And breathe out, forward fold. Chair pose, sink the hips, reach the arms to the sky. Twist the other way, hands to heart center, to the left, twisting. Right elbow to left knee, press the hands. Gaze to the floor, sink the hips a little bit deeper. Weight to the left foot, keeping the knees joined at first, point the right toes back, and then release that right knee back into a variation of warrior 3. With control, step that back foot back, twisted lunge. Warrior 2, open and ground on the exhale. Star pose, heels in, toes out. Gaze to the sky. 3 lines breath, last 3. Exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Open the jaw nice and wide. Take the gaze to the sky. Open the arms. Turn to the side. Prepare for Trikonasana. Hips back, left hand forward, left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky or the hip. Take the gaze to the sky, breathe in. And breathe out, gaze to the floor. Coming to half moon, bend that front knee. Left fingertips for support, heel toe to back foot in. Lean forward so the weight can come fully into the left foot. Flexing the right toes, lifting the crown of the head, and creating a long line as if you were trying to squeeze between 2 walls. Take the bind if you'd like, bending the right leg and opening through the whole front of the body. Taking 1 final breath, pressing down through that left foot. If you're in the bind, releasing the leg, half moon. Square the hips, forward fold, standing split, right toes to the sky. Feet join, halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Heel toe the feet apart, as wide as the mat. Heels in, toes out, Malasana. Bring the hands to heart center. Draw the shoulders back and down. Feel the weight of the hips grounding down and the length of the spine reaching up through the crown of the head. Taking one more breath here. Finding stillness. And from here, releasing the fingertips to the floor, slowly lifting the hips, straightening the legs, slowly, slowly. Heel toe the feet in, hip width apart. And forward fold. Bend the knees deeply, ripple up vertebrae by vertebrae. The head is the last thing to arrive. When you reach the top, take the arms above the head. Press the palms and draw the hands to heart center as you exhale. Release the hands to the side of the body. We're going to come into a twisted balance now, so kind of combining everything that we've been working up to as a peak pose. So as always with our balances, start by connecting in with your whole foot, the sole of your whole foot, the heel, the front, and all 10 toes. Really feel that connection with the earth and lift up through the crown of the head. So with your standing leg in this balance, really want to be grounding down, pressing down to expand through the upper part of the body. Find your focus with the eyes, the drusti. Take the weight into the left foot and draw the right knee to the chest, stork pose. Flex through those right toes. Finding a moment of stillness here. There's two options. We're going to be twisting to the right. You can either take the left hand around the front of the right shin, or you can take a hold of the pinky toe edge of that floating foot. Press down through the left foot, lift a little higher. Right fingertips go back. Extend that right leg if you've got a hold of the foot, and then open the heart to the right hand side. Keeping a steady gaze, trying to straighten through that left leg to lift up through the crown of the head. Breathing here. This is an invitation to challenge yourself. Maybe the gaze goes to the back thumb. Lift a little higher wherever you are. Breathing for 3, 2. We're going to come back to stork pose on 1. Slowly bringing the hand to the hip, the hands to the hips. And hold stork pose. Press down through that left foot. Roll the shoulders back and down for 3. If you'd like to extend the right leg, you can. 2, point through the toes. And 1, release right leg to meet the left leg. You can take a little wiggle, and we'll go straight to the other side. So now bringing the weight into the right foot, find your focus with the eyes. This is your anchor. Draw the left knee up, 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 stork pose. Left foot is flexed. So finding your variation of this twisted balance, you can either use stork pose and find your twist, or once again, you can hold on to the outside edge of the foot. Press that left foot to the front of the mat, the front of the room, and turn your heart to face to the left fingertips to the back of the mat. Staying here. Lift a little higher. Press down through all 5 toes. Breathe. Hold. Keep the breath moving. Your anchor to this pose. 3, 2, and on 1, stork pose, slowly coming back, hands to the hips, flex through the left toes. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. Invitation to extend that left leg, point through the left toes. 2 and 1, release slowly that left leg to join the right leg. Release the hands, Tadasana. Invitation to close down the eyes here. Maybe place your left palm over the heart space and just take a moment to soften everything. If your hand is on your heart, release it down by the side of the body, gently flickering the eyes open. And we're going to come to Malasana again, taking the feet out as wide as the mat, toes out, heels in. Hands to heart center and slowly sink down into Malasana. We're going to release through the backs of the wrists or through the wrists by taking the backs of the hands against each other, like so. And allowing your fingers to close and open. Release the fingertips to the floor. We're going to take the right hand out to the outside. Find an open heart pose, left fingertips to the sky. Breathe into the belly. Breathe out to switch sides, left fingertips or hand to the ground on the left side, right fingertips to the sky. Breathe into the belly and let it go. Both fingertips down to the floor, heel toe the feet in so you can sit down onto the ground and extend the legs out in front of you. Dandasana. Draw the toes back towards you. Need to clean my feet, apologies. And sit up nice and tall with the hands on the thighs. Roll the shoulders back and down. And just take the chin up to the sky. Taking a breath with the exhale, feel the hips grounding into the earth. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Plant the sole of the right foot. Twisting back to the right, right fingertips behind you, either hugging the right knee or using the bind elbow to the knee. And finding a few breaths here. Releasing back to the front of the room. Drop that right knee out. And take that left leg out so it's like a half wide leg pose. Take the left hand onto the top of that left leg and slide it down so that you can feel that openness through the right side of the body as you open the right shoulder up so the heart comes more towards the sky, reaching that right arm all the way up and over. Breathing into the right side of the body. Roll that right shoulder back and down as we start to slow everything down. Finding equilibrium in our body, mind, breath and soul. Like the arc of the sun, floating that right fingertips, painting the sky up and over. Back to a straight spine, extend the right and the left legs. We'll switch to the other side. Left leg draws in, left knee, planting the sole of the left foot, twist to the left. Using the right arm, hooking the elbow to find your twist or hugging that knee. Breathing into the lower belly. Twists are like a massage for our internal organs. And where we send our breath, we send energy. Release to the front of the room. Left knee drops to the left side, finding your half wide leg pose. The right hand will slide down as you lean over to the right and extend that left arm over. So you're feeling the whole left side of the body, rolling the left shoulder back and down. The exhale is an opportunity to relax, to feel the weight of the body. Soft gaze as you float the left fingertips up and over. We're going to extend both legs out, come down onto one elbow and then the other, slowly lowering down onto our backs. From here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet to the floor and figure four, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, flexing through the right ankle. This might be enough. If you'd like a bit more, you can draw that left knee in towards the chest, interlacing the hands around the back of the thighs or around the front of the shins. Wherever you are, make sure that the shoulders are melting or drawing back into the ground.
Taking a breath or two here. And release. Take a simple switch to the other side, left ankle flexes over the top of the right knee and find maybe a bind, maybe not. Listening to your body. Invitation to close the eyes as we slowly take our last out breath, release both feet and extend one leg and then the other as wide as the mat. Take the palms face up away from the body, give the hips a little bit of a wiggle. Lift up the shoulders and wrap the shoulder blades down and under. Lift up the head. Just draw the back of the head away from you, tucking your chin slightly, very slightly, just to feel that length through the back of the neck. Take one final inhale through the nose, like deliberate inhale, and exhale everything out through the mouth. Feel the whole body heavy on the floor. Our final pose, Shavasana. Nothing to do, letting the breath move naturally. Just let everything come and go, thoughts, sounds and sensations, and I'll call you back when it's time. Notice your body. Maybe the heartbeat, tingling, heaviness, tension. And just welcome whatever's true and present for you today. Bring the awareness into the soles of the feet, the soles of the feet. The place where we connect with the earth. And just notice the felt sensation in the soles of the feet, whether that be numbness, nothing, tingling, discomfort. Maybe they feel really nice today. Just wiggle the toes and the fingers slowly, bringing a bit of movement back to the body. We'll roll onto our right side, moving slowly, there's no rush, drawing the knees up towards the chest. Just taking a moment in the fetal position before making your way up to seated, where we will finish our practice together. When you arrive, taking your time, placing the left palm in the right palm so the palms are face up. So it's like you're cradling the left hand. Feeling soft here, just the breath is soft and subtle. Just imagine as you sit in your body, fully present, that you've got a tiny baby bird to care for, sitting in your palms. And that this baby bird represents the tender, sensitive and soft parts of yourself that need to be nourished. the part of you that can balance out the power, the strength, the assertiveness that exists inside all of us. And gently I invite you to place your palms over your heart, just resting that little baby bird energy or idea there at the heart center. And to finish practice, we'll join the hands at heart center, palms together. We'll finish with one sound of Om, allowing the vibrations to move all the way through the body. If you're not comfortable with an Om, you can hum or not at all. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply to prepare for Om. Take a gentle bow of the head. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you next time.
You come to me in my dreams at night. We sit